First of all, Carlos, you guys are still perfect record and everything, but you guys had to go about it in an unorthodox way last weekend. Come from behind win was not something we had seen yet. Do you feel like that kind of added a new dimension to the team, and you saw something new from them in that experience?
Yes, because that game gave us a lot of information. Good teams, bad teams. I mean, bad teams we cannot give up 2 goals in 10 minutes. You know, and apart from beside the 2 goals, they had like a two other good chances in the first 15 minutes. So we have to be better managing those games, especially away games. When the home team start with a lot of energy, intensity. They were a good team. They played from the back very good, something that we expected. But the good thing here is the response of the team. Being 2-0 down, and within 4 minutes we tied 2-2, and then we kind of go into the game that they proposed. Second half, we were much better defensively, more compact in the middle. We denied the ball to the central midfielders. Those were the two who to give us trouble in the first half. And the second half, we controlled those guys and we managed the game pretty well. Then at the end, great third goal. The combination Jimmy after an effort putting pressure, recovering the ball in their half of the field, and that cross and Jay in a good position to finish. That's a positive thing. Playing in a tough environment against a good team, being 2-0 down and coming home with 3 points is amazing for me.
And since you mentioned him in there, he got a goal and an assist in this last match, and Jimmy's had, I would say, maybe one of the best starts of any of the players. Have you been, obviously he's got a lot of experience. Have you been surprised by just how big of a factor he's been so far?
No, not at all. Not at all, because that's a guy I follow many years, even before coming to MLS when he played in Colombia for Pereira. I was there in 1 and 2 training that they hold down there with his team. And remember the coach for that team was Octavio Zambrano, who have experience in MLS. And he told me that possibly Jimmy Miranda was coming to MLS in the future. And a year later, I saw Jimmy. And the good thing, I saw him playing left back, center midfielder, wing back in a line of five. So he's a good player who give you a lot of options. And his technique is amazing. So no matter where you play him, in an open space or in the middle, which is a little bit tighter, he's good to play those roles.
And so now shifting to this weekend, before even just talking about the game, the sort of pomp and circumstance surrounding everything. It's on CBS. It's the first national broadcast of the season. I know you and the team will always just say, "Oh, it's like any other game. We want to win it." All those kinds of cliches. But is there a certain element of this where you say, "Okay, this is a big platform. We need to really dig in and be even more up for it than usual, if that's
Yeah.
even possible."
Yeah, no, every game is a platform. Obviously, this one have the extra thing because it's gonna be national TV. It's in our home, in our stadium, in front of our fans. So the guys know home games. We gotta go for the 3 points. No matter if it's on national TV or on the app, but we gotta go for those 3 points, especially if we get two good results away. So to validate those results away, we need to win at home.
And shifting to Phoenix itself, it looks like they had a couple red cards in the last game, so maybe a bit weakened on the defensive side. But what are you looking at from them that you can exploit and that you have to be wary of?
We expect a good team. They have only 2 points in 4 games. They eager for points, so they're gonna come here and try to get those points away from us. So we have to be ready for 19 plus minutes to match up their game and make sure we surpass uh, in our game, and try to get the 3 points. But we expecting a tough team. I know they got 2 red cards last weekend, but they have players on the bench that can do the same role or even better for that.
And just generally, I guess, is there anything you've seen from your team leading into this match over the course of this week that you maybe hadn't seen before? Something new from them out there?
No, as I say, hopefully we can control the game for most part of the game. We're playing at home. We have to set the tone. We have to set the intensity of the game. We have the support of our fans right here, so we have to take the initiative.
It seems like when you were, down two or one, how are you just holding composure as far as everything? It seems like no one was even phased when what the score is.
Well, I have to give credit to the guys. There was one, we have someone went down and we have 30 seconds to tell to the guys. Just, we can say whatever on the sideline, but at the end of the day, are the player who execute on the field. So I have to give credit to them. They 2-0 down, they still composure. They went out for the first goal. I say as soon as we get a goal, we back on the game. And we can ask for Jimmy's goal. That was amazing. He's a contender for goal of the year. That was a great goal. So that lift the spirit of the team. And then 4 minutes later, we were tying the game.
Right.
Thanks
A lot as always.